See if we can. Okay, so Keith, what property are we at right now?
This is 3808 Delaware in Kenner.
Okay, in Kenner, and we're in Louisiana?
Louisiana, yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
And we were just talking about the bank and what they started listing the property for. What was this originally listed for?
All right, this property was originally listed, I think, $92,500, and we ended up getting it from the bank at $55,000.
At $55,000.
Yes.
And what was the original offer that you made?
The first offer I made, if I remember right, was somewhere around 46 or 49. It was just feeling them out, and of course, the first time they came down only about $100 or something like that. You know.
Well, it's good to know because that happens to a lot of investors,
yeah,
and they get a little bit discouraged by that.
Yeah, I found that they kind of play that game the first time. They only drop up $100 or $500 or somewhere around there, and see what you're going to do. If you're going to come way up, I guess that's my theory on what they play. But I knew where I wanted to be in the property, and if it didn't work, I would just move on to the next one.
Okay.
So I came up about $2,500 or so, and we went back and forth about 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
And they finally accepted the $55,000 offer.
Now, on the next round of negotiating, did they come down a significant amount, or they played with you a little bit?
They kind of played with me a lot. Like I said, they dropped like 500, then they dropped like maybe another 500 or something like that, 100 and then 500, and then the next time they really kind of came down, and I guess with the proof of funds and all that stuff, they knew we were serious and we were going to stay in the game. So
okay.
Then it finally worked out.
Okay, great.
But I think they play with you a little bit.
And now that you've done this a couple of times, you see that that's pretty normal, and yes, that happens to you on
almost every bank that I've dealt with so far now. The first drop is usually only very minor,
gotcha.
$100, $500, something like that, and then the next one or the one after that, they'll kind of get into reality, I call it, where my reality is.
Right, get into your reality. Great. Well, this is Denny with Cameron Dunlap, and I'm here with one of our students, Keith Adams, in Louisiana, and we're at one of his properties and his projects. He's got his workers going on right here, and we just wanted to talk a little bit about how he acquired the property and some of the obstacles that he has when it comes to negotiating with the banks. So I hope this helps out, and Keith and Denny signing out from Cam.
Yep. Good luck.